Everyone. I want to tell you about a really cool intuitive thing that happened on Sunday during our group Reiki session. If you are wanting to develop your intuition, learn more about how all this works, then this is the video for you. So last week I offered two free group Reiki sessions that were really like beautiful, loving, fun, delightful, like I could feel healing happening. Because this was not one-on-one Reiki, it was in a group, and I do want to do and will protect everyone's anonymity. I was receiving kind of information really on behalf of the group as I was offering energy to the entire group collective, those who were there and those who are receiving the replay of those events. And so we're about 20 minutes into a 30-minute group Reiki session, and the energy just shifted. Now, as a Reiki practitioner, it's really not my job to do intuitive readings. I'm not trying to get information. I'm not trying to diagnose. That's not what Reiki is about. Reiki is really about having beautiful divine energy come through me, the practitioner, out to you, the person receiving it. But sometimes I do get sort of intuitive hits. They just happen. Intuitive person, empathic person, all of that. So we're about 20 minutes into a 30-minute session. And the energy just shifted. I felt the energy shift. It got a lot lighter, and I knew it was right here. It was right in the heart space, and I can feel that. I've been doing this stuff for a really long time. And I started having light coughing, and that's almost always a sign for me that there's something going on in the heart space. And I just felt the tremendous shift. I didn't know who it was for. I didn't know what was going on. We weren't getting into any of that for this particular session. But after the 30 minutes, and we were doing Q&A and sharing a little bit, and I just said, someone here, I feel like someone here really cleared something in their heart chakra. Don't know who it is. If it was you, just really wonderful. I just felt that energy. I felt the energy shift. And so I haven't heard feedback from anyone in particular if that was them. If it is in the group, then that's fantastic. But so this was on Sunday, July 21st. And it was about, let's see, I'm in Ireland. So it was about 5:40 Irish time. The Reiki session finishes, kind of clear my energy, go downstairs. My spouse and I are watching Shogun afterwards. And halfway through Shogun, he was on his phone. He said, "Oh my gosh, Biden just withdrew from the race." Oh, we don't usually talk about politics in here. But I was like, "Are you kidding?" I was just surprised because the message had been that he wouldn't withdraw. Well, I did the math, and I looked at I've been reading about it and did some of the newspaper articles about the timing of that day. And even his staff didn't know that he was going to resign until like 5 minutes beforehand, except for a very small group of people. So I did the math. I was like, oh my gosh, I think these final decisions were being made and people were being alerted during the Reiki session. So in this intuitive state, I was really able to pick up on some energy being cleared out. This is not telling anyone how to vote, anything like that. All I'm saying is that there's an important energy and an important person in the world who made a monumental decision. And because I was tuned into that field, I think we experienced some of that in the session. We experienced some heart stuff being cleared out. And then, of course, the subsequent just excitement that's happening in the air. Yeah. About, just about kind of everything, right? There's a different shift, there's a different mood that's coming as a result of that particular announcement and that action. So really tuned into that. So here's the thing. If you want to develop your intuition, you're connected into your own inner guidance, but you also plug in to pretty cool stuff happening in the universe. You tug into pretty cool stuff happening in your community. And with the right training, you're able to protect yourself from that. So you're not just getting the onslaught of all the craziness and all the toxicity. You're able to really choose what I'm plugging into that kind of energy. I'm going to plug into this. I'm going to plug into that. So you really set your intention so that you receive the wisdom that you need for that moment you don't have to receive all of the toxicity. You have ways that you can kind of get rid of that in your own life. So that was just really kind of fun, interesting, Reiki informed thing that happened. I thought all of you might find that really interesting too. So if you are someone who's wanting to develop your intuition, actually Reiki training is a fantastic way to get started with that. Reiki is a universal life energy, again, where you receive energy from divine source that has this specific Reiki blueprint, and you send it out into the world. You can send it to yourself, you can send it to people, you can send it to pets, to plants, you can even send it to situations. So I have been sending Reiki to the global conflicts that we're having, to Ukraine, to Gaza, and to the toxic American political environment right now. right? It's just like, want to see that toxicity go away. So that is how I spend some of my Reiki time. I send Reiki to my coaching practice because I want my coaching practice to impact others so that they can impact others, right? The list goes on and on and on and on. But when you're in the Reiki energy, you're developing your intuition. You're developing methods, you're developing ways to increase your connection to source, God, Christ, universe energy. And that's pretty amazing. So if you are interested in developing your own intuition, I put a sign up below just to get on the wait list so that you can receive notification when those dates are made available. All of that doesn't obligate you. It just means you're on the little VIP list so that you'll know when Reiki training is available. So let me know, click that button. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Questions, comments, it's all open. Just comment below and I will talk to everyone soon.